Hey guys, it's me, SAS2 here, and welcome to Overwatch. Now, Overwatch is a first-person shooter with loads and loads of cool players. And what I'm showing you right now is the home screen. So once you launch up the game, once you've purchased and launched up the game, this is what you'll see. Obviously, the background might be different, but other than that, you'll have play, training, hero gallery, loot box, and then how many of the loot boxes you have, social, career profile, options, and exit game. So what I'm going to show you is the loot box. So these you earn from ranking up or unlocking from a certain amount of wins. So now to open these, you just left click and it'll open. And then you can see what you have. So now what I have earned is I've earned a voice line for a character called McCree, basically a cowboy. I've got some money. I unlocked a spray. So when you hold Y, you can then spray these on and they disappear after a certain amount of time. Then I also unlocked a victory pose for Lucio, which is another character. So I click equip. Now if we win the game, this is his pose he'll do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into a game and I'll be right back when we find one. Alright guys, so we are back and we're just choosing our character right now, and if you can see underneath me there are lots of different characters to choose from. The ones that are faded out are the ones that are already selected, and you can also see them up here. So the character I'm going to be is called Tracer. She has the ability to actually jump forward, so if I push shift, she blinks forwards. And she also leaves this blue trail effect behind her, which is actually quite cool. And you can see how many you have, because in the middle, just underneath this circle in the centre, there's 3 arrows. So if I push shift, one of them disappears, and then after about 3 seconds it recharges, and then I can use them again. So that's one of the abilities. You can also hold down left click and then use your gun. And the last ability, which I'll show you in the fight, is actually when you push E, you roll back, so you rewind in time for a few seconds, which is actually really handy. Now I'm going to use this to get into here with my blink ability. Then I'm going to use my cover to try and destroy this shield that one of the characters have placed. So obviously I can use this at any time. So the control point, which is what we have to capture, we're capturing currently, which is actually quite cool. And we've nearly captured it. And I've captured it, and I think it was just me alone. So now I've died, which isn't that big of a deal. But if you watch the replay, this is the character killing me. So obviously they stunned me with their stun, and then they flash bombed. They stunned me with their flash bomb. Get my words mixed up. And then they then shot me with their pistol. So that character's cowboy basically. So if I push X, that's calling out for healing. That's the default one that you can use. So right now you can see at bottom left I am on 28 health. So I'm going to be pushing X quite a few times to try and get somebody to give me some health. But I found the health pack, so I no longer need that. And I'm at max level. So now if you see in the centre bottom middle of my screen, there's a number 44 to 45. Now that ability is my ultimate, and it's constantly going up. It charges faster if I do damage to players, to enemy opponents, and over time it will charge as well. So right now I'm going to hide behind one of these characters' shields, one of the players' shields, blink around to here, do loads of damage, and then roll back with the ability. You know that one I was telling you about. Just managed to do that, and now I've just taken damage, and now I'm about to die. So I'm going to run away because I am on 14 health, and then I died, which isn't a big deal because you respawn after a few seconds, and then you spawn back after. So now the character, I'm going to change characters by pushing H, and I'm going to become the character that just killed me. He is called Genji. He's basically a robot ninja. So now the ability I just used by pushing shift is basically Tracer's blink, but it you don't have as many of it. So now also my second ability is pushing E, so any shots that were fired at me I can then block, which is really nice. And then I died, which still not really that bothered about. Really good. So, if you guys do enjoy these videos, be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe. Helps us out a ton. But we have nearly won this first match. And I'm going to go around to this character over here called Junkrat, which is basically like a demolitions expert. And I can see this guy. And this guy's nearly dead. And there we go, we got him. So now I can hear somebody's ultimate, which is that thing in the centre. So I'm going to wait for these people. There you go, that demolitions person I was telling you about. And then we got killed by their same character again, which still not really that bothered about because it's not the end of the world. So right now they've captured the objective and we need to capture that really quickly or we will lose. So now we are going to change to... who should we change to? You know what we'll change to? Change to somebody I don't play that much. We're going to become Farah. So that is basically a rocket person. So if I hold spacebar down, you can see in the middle of my screen on the right hand side there's fuel and that's going down when I'm holding spacebar. Then if I push shift, it bounces me up loads, which is very good. Shoot at these people. Get out. Try not to fall down. Boost up. And then, once we're there, we will avoid that ultimate. That's the demolition expert's ultimate, Junkrat. His ultimate is basically a tire with loads of spikes and the ability to blow up. Pretty cool, but also pretty deadly. So we're now going to try and fly over here as fast as we can, which isn't very fast. And then I'm lagging for some reason, but that lag should go. Yep, it's nearly gone. So now I'm going to... Yeah, we're going to capture the objective. So the person who keeps killing me, his ability is nearly killed me. I'm being healed by our healer, so I'm going to thank them by holding C and then moving my mouse over. And then somebody else activated their ability, which actually made us lose. So they overwhelmed us. Not the end of the world because there's multiple rounds, so round 1. So they got 1 and we got 0. And then we can change our person. So we are probably going to be, you know what we should be? Let's be somebody over here, which is one of the support. Now this person I play a fair amount. They're called Symmetra, and they basically have this gun that you can hold down left click and it locks onto them, and the longer you're locked onto them for, the more damage it does. Now to use your melee attack, whenever with any character, you just have to push V. The only character you can't use your melee with, I believe, is somebody called Reinhardt, which is the person earlier I was hiding behind the shield. So now Symmetra can activate a shield, which will block damage, and also deploy turrets. So these turrets are pretty sick. So there you go, I just got a triple kill, which is actually pretty good for me. So now I'm going to capture the objective. I'm also going to place my turrets around here, so these turrets will lock on to the enemy and deal damage. So I'm going to place these all over so they can't be destroyed with one explosive blast from Junkrat stuff. And then deal damage, come on. Alright, so my turrets are going down, however, so I'm going to replace them. There you go, and then McCree, which is basically the cowboy character, killed me, and you can see the replay here. So they stunned me and then killed me. So I'm gonna run back. If I push F, that means whilst looking at the objective, it will actually tell them, our team, in chat to say Henji wants to defend the objective, because Henji is my username. Yeah. So I got killed again, but I did help kill another person, which is great. So if I hold tab, I can see what the opponent team is currently before they change, and I can also see how many kills I've done and damage and how many times I've died, kill streak, stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Teleporter online. We move quickly. From light barrier is on its way.
So now I'm going to attack them, die again, which is sad, but what they're doing right now is we have enough time that we can recapture the objective without having any trouble, such as they get higher than us before we recapture the objective, because we have a high start on the amount of level we have on the objective, which is sweet. So I'm going to kill this Genji, wherever he's gone. There he is. Wait, no, that's a different person, but doesn't matter. Now I'm going to reload and run away and get healed. Thank you. So you see, we've recaptured the objectives, sorry. And they've activated one of their ultimates, one of the characters. So there we go, we killed one of them. So now I have 12 kills. And this is the person we killed, who also killed us at the same time. Because I think one of our sentry turrets got them.
Is an illusion.
Which is perfect. So now you can see my ultimate is nearly charged. And one of my turrets have actually survived. So I'm going to push F to say defend the objective. And one of my turrets have just locked on. Oh, I thought that was a person just then. Right, grab some health. And then kill this person. Got him. And I'm nearly dead, so I'm going to stick down. This just is quite a bad idea, but if I place my ultimate down there, they can come straight to the objective, which is great. So another kill. Where is this person? There he is. There we go, we got killed by another character. Not really that bothered, because we then get revived by our healer, which is their ultimate. And then I got killed, but I then gained a few more kills, which is great for me. And then, if I see from here, this is somebody's dead body, another person's dead body. So they've recaptured the objective, which is bad, really bad.
I will follow my path.
But we obviously now still have a high enough level on the objective, so the amount of time it will take for them to reclaim it is great for us. So that just killed pretty much our whole team. So I'm not going to watch that because I know what happens. Because I died. So I'm going to push F to say Henry wants to attack the objective. And then I'm going to... There we go. Push E. Use this as cover. Rush in. Deal damage because this guy's used his ability, which was basically a charge. Try not to die. Get him. Find cover. And then re-attack. So now we actually lost because we were focusing so much on getting those kills that we actually lost the whole match. So I'm going to say good game. And this is the player of the game. And I believe it will be when we died from that, his ultimate. Yep, here we go. So this is the replay we didn't end up watching. So here they are. So then go up, and then he kills us all. So you got a 4-player kill, and you can see up the top at the top right. That is how many kills he got. So I'm going to commend the person on my team, and then I'm also going to leave the game because that is going to have to be the end of this video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, be sure to leave a like down below, and also subscribe, please. It really helps me and SAS1 out a lot. But anyway guys, I'm SAS2, this was Overwatch, goodbye.